There's a truth that rests within each one of us, quietly waiting to be acknowledged. It is your inner dialogue, the constant conversation you have with yourself, shaping your perception of who you are. Most of us go through life unaware of the power these conversations hold. We speak to ourselves unconsciously, and the words we use, the stories we repeat, define our world more than we realize. Your inner dialogue is the purest reflection of your true beliefs about yourself, and by listening carefully to it, you can uncover the state of consciousness that is shaping your reality. What do you say to yourself when no one else is around? What words fill your mind when you are alone? These quiet thoughts reveal more about your beliefs and expectations than any outward actions ever could. The essence of who you think you are, your identity, is rooted in this inner conversation. And it is here, in the quiet recesses of your mind, where the key to true transformation lies. Many of us go about our lives on autopilot, reacting to the world as it presents itself to us. We allow external circumstances to dictate how we feel and what we believe. But, if you truly desire change, you must shift the focus inward. You must become conscious of your inner dialogue. Notice the tone, the attitude, and the assumptions that color your thoughts. Are you speaking to yourself with love, confidence, and assurance? Or is your dialogue filled with doubt, fear, and limitation? Your inner conversation is the source of your outer experience. It is the seed from which your reality grows. The power of inner dialogue is often overlooked, yet it is the foundation of all creation. Every word you speak to yourself is an affirmation, a declaration of what you believe to be true. Whether you are aware of it or not, you are constantly affirming your self-image, your worth, and your potential. These affirmations shape your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind, in turn, shapes your reality. This is why it is so important to become aware of what you are affirming to yourself every moment of the day. Now, let me be clear, this is not about forcing yourself to think positive thoughts all the time. It is about becoming aware of the deeper, underlying assumptions that guide your inner dialogue. You must first acknowledge the thoughts that naturally arise within you without judgment or resistance. Only then can you begin to shift them in a way that aligns with the life you desire. So, how do you begin this process? Start by listening. Pay attention to the words you use when thinking about yourself, your life, and your future. Observe your inner dialogue as if you were an outsider looking in. Are your thoughts filled with complaints, worries, or self-doubt? Do you find yourself constantly criticizing or belittling your abilities? These habitual thoughts are indicators of your current state of consciousness, and they reveal where your focus has been directed. To transform your life, you must first transform your inner dialogue. You cannot hold on to a negative self-image and expect to create a positive, fulfilling life. You must begin to speak to yourself as the person you wish to become, not as the person you think you currently are. This requires conscious effort and practice, but with time, your inner dialogue will begin to shift, and your outer reality will follow. Now, there is no need to wait for external circumstances to improve before you start this practice. You can begin right now, regardless of what is happening in your life. The outer world is only a reflection of your inner world, and when you change the latter, the former must follow. Begin by choosing thoughts that reflect the reality you desire. Speak to yourself as if you are already the person you wish to be. If you want to experience abundance, tell yourself that you are abundant. If you want to feel confident, affirm that you are confident. The key is to persist. When you catch yourself reverting to old patterns of thinking, gently remind yourself of the new truth you are affirming. Do not get discouraged if it takes time to see outward changes. The shift always begins within, and just as a seed takes time to grow, so too does your new state of consciousness. Trust the process, and continue to nurture your inner dialogue with care and intention. In time, you will notice that your thoughts become more aligned with your desires. The negative, limiting beliefs will begin to fade, and you will feel a sense of peace and empowerment growing within you. This is the true power of inner dialogue. It is the doorway to discovering who you really are. When you master your inner conversation, you gain mastery over your life. Your inner dialogue also holds the key to your relationships. How do you speak to yourself about others? Are your thoughts filled with judgment, criticism, or resentment? If so, these feelings will inevitably manifest in your interactions with them. On the other hand, if your inner dialogue is filled with love, understanding, and compassion, you will experience these qualities in your relationships. You cannot give to others what you do not possess within yourself. By transforming your inner dialogue, you not only change your own life but also the lives of those around you. As you continue this practice, you will begin to notice that your outer world reflects the changes happening within. Opportunities will arise, relationships will improve, and circumstances will shift in ways that seem almost miraculous. The greatest power you possess is your ability to choose your thoughts. No matter what is happening around you, you always have the power to control your inner dialogue. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of them. By changing your inner conversation, you change your life. It is important to remember that this process is not about perfection. You will have moments when old, negative thoughts resurface. This is normal. The key is not to resist these thoughts but to gently redirect them. With practice, you will become more adept at guiding your inner dialogue toward the truth of who you really are. The journey to self-discovery begins with listening. Listen to the words you speak to yourself. Listen to the beliefs you hold about yourself. And then, choose the thoughts that align with the highest vision of who you want to be. Your inner dialogue is the gateway to true transformation, and through it, you will find the power to create the life you desire. As you become more aware of your inner dialogue, begin to question the validity of these thoughts. Are they truly yours, or have they been handed down to you without scrutiny? By reflecting on the origin of your beliefs, you create space for growth. You can replace outdated thoughts with those that resonate more deeply with your authentic self. This requires courage, for it involves letting go of the familiar and stepping into the unknown. Consider your aspirations and dreams. What beliefs do you hold that support or hinder your pursuit of these goals? If you desire to achieve something significant, your inner dialogue must align with that ambition. For instance, if you tell yourself, "I am capable of achieving my dreams," you are reinforcing a supportive narrative that propels you forward. In contrast, if you entertain thoughts like, "I can't do this," or "I am not good enough," you are inadvertently blocking your potential. Changing your inner dialogue is an act of self-love. It is about recognizing your worth and affirming your capabilities. Speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend, encourage, uplift, and support. This practice nurtures a kinder internal environment where your true self can flourish. With each positive affirmation, you strengthen your belief in yourself, laying the groundwork for a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. Another vital aspect of this inner exploration is mindfulness. Being present with your thoughts allows you to catch negative patterns before they become entrenched. Mindfulness is not just about observing your thoughts, it's about understanding the emotions that accompany them. Do your thoughts evoke joy, peace, or excitement, or do they bring anxiety and discomfort? This awareness enables you to make conscious choices about which thoughts to entertain and which to release. You may also find it beneficial to cultivate gratitude as part of your inner dialogue. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, enhancing your overall perspective on life. When you consistently acknowledge the positives, you invite more of that energy into your existence. This shift can create a profound transformation, allowing you to see the beauty in everyday experiences. Ultimately, this journey is about self-discovery and empowerment. The more you listen to your inner voice, the more attuned you become to your authentic desires and intentions. You are not just a passive observer in your life, you are the creator of your reality. Trust in your capacity to shape your experiences through the thoughts you nurture and the beliefs you choose to adopt. In conclusion, the exploration of your inner dialogue is not merely an exercise in self-awareness, it is a fundamental aspect of living an authentic and fulfilling life. Each moment spent in reflection on your thoughts and beliefs leads you closer to the essence of who you are. As you cultivate an empowering inner conversation, you foster an environment where your true self can shine. The journey you are on is uniquely yours, and it is paved with opportunities for growth and understanding. Engaging with your inner dialogue invites a deeper connection to your desires, aspirations, and the reality you wish to create. As you continue to practice this awareness, you will discover that the limitations you once believed to be true are merely shadows of doubt that can be transformed into light. Take the time to appreciate the power of your thoughts. Challenge any negative beliefs that may arise and replace them with affirmations that resonate with your highest self. By doing so, you are not only changing your internal landscape but also impacting your external reality in profound ways. Let us recognize that the path to self-discovery is one of dedication and love for oneself. The words you choose to speak in your mind hold the power to shape your experience, so choose wisely. As you explore this inner dialogue, you will find that you are not only creating a new reality for yourself but also inspiring others around you to do the same. Now, if you found value in this exploration, I encourage you to support our journey together. Like this video if it resonated with you, and consider subscribing to the channel. Your engagement allows us to continue sharing insights and wisdom that can uplift us all. Share this journey with others by encouraging them to subscribe as well. Invite your friends and family to explore their inner dialogue and discover the power of their thoughts. Let's create a ripple effect of positivity and awareness. Thank you for being here, and for committing to the path of self-discovery and empowerment.